And we back at it like a crack addict. And in today's video, I'm going to be putting it all out there. All right. I know a lot of these other YouTubers has shown the articles saying that Butter is telling, but they ain't showing no good evidence pointing to that it is really him. Butter has came out and said that he has publicly said that it wasn't King Vine, so it can't be him. But in today's video, y'all is going to be more convinced that this is Butter than any other YouTube video that y'all have seen so far. Shout out to everybody that put it out there, but I went deep on this one. All right, but before we kick it off, let's hear what Butter had to say about the allegations, y'all. And this is an important part as well. So let's kick it off.
You feel me? I already had showed, I've been stating and keep stating that Vaughn didn't kill Kyra. So where in y'all right mind that y'all feel like this is me they speaking upon?
Now, Butter, I'm about to show you why I know this is you that they speaking upon. Now, boom, let's go to this one real quick. Let me blow this up for y'all. It say witness related that the victims were at the location of 6451 South Eberhard, at which time unknown M1 wearing a gray hoodie and blue jeans approached the victims. The unknown offender then produced a handgun and began firing in the direction of the victims, striking all three. So it just wasn't Butter and K.I. It was a third person, and that's who Butter trying to say told. But in this video, I'm going to prove to y'all that it was not a third person that could have told. All right. Now, as y'all can see here, the unknown offender then was observed entering in a unknown vehicle, making his good escape. Now, victim one, this is the most important part of this slide right here, y'all. Victim one, Jakira Barnes, a documented gangster disciple, sustained multiple gunshot wounds and was transported to Northwestern Memorial, where she was pronounced dead by the doctor. Now, this is the most important part. Now, they redacted this, but it is victim two. They redacted their name, sustained a gunshot to the right foot, and was transported to St. Bernard Hospital. Now, victim three, this is 100% Butter because we all know Butter got shot in the knee the same day that K.I. died. Victim three, documented gangster disciple, sustained one gunshot wound to the right knee, and it was lodged. Okay, Butter had that artificial knee. He even said it. Now, Butter may try to say that the third guy is the one that said it. But guess what? We know who the third person was. It was a hype. The third person that got shot was a hype, and Butter even said it out his own mouth, y'all. Check this out.
When I had got shot, I only got shot because I pushed the hype out the way first.
Now listen, he's going to whisper and say, I got so-and-so shot. Listen.
First grade, I tried to use the hype as a shield on first grade. He got Michael Bass hit.
Got something Michael Bass or something hit. So we know the three people that was shot that night. Butter, the hype, and K.I. So now let's read this article. Butter, Cooperator 3 will testify that he witnessed murders committed by Oblock members in STL territory. Cooperator 3 is from STL, in case y'all don't know. The government expects that Cooperator 3 will testify that he witnessed. So, Cooperator 3, Butter, will be testifying, y'all, the murder of Dale Fisher, a.k.a. Squirrel, in STL territory in December 2011. Butter was around for that, y'all. According to Cooperator 3, which is Butter, Fisher was not a gang member but lived in STL territory. Fisher was murdered by Oblock member T. Roy, which Butter is going to have to get on the stand and say this, y'all. And 600 member D. Rose. D. Rose might not be coming home because of this. Known to law enforcement as Individual D. Now get this. As explained in further detail below, 600 is a black disciple fraction allied with Oblock. Now this is the most important part, y'all. Cooperator 3 was also present for and witnessed the murder of his sister, Jakira Barnes, by Oblock member Davon Bennett in STL territory on April 14th, 2014. Cooperator 3 was also shot by Bennett during the incident. So, if we go back to this, we do know it's 3 victims. Butter said out his mouth, let's play it one more time.
Trying to get to the hospital, or what's going on?
When I had got shot, I only got shot because I pushed the hype out the way first. On first grade, I tried to use the hype as a shield on first grade. He got my confess hit.
So we know the third victim is Michael Vass or something like that, a hype. Now, I don't think a hype was around for another somebody in STL dying, which was Squirrel, Dale Fisher. I don't think they was around for Dale dying. I don't think no hype was around Dale when he died. And I don't think the hype is calling K.I. his sister. Again, Cooperator 3 was also present for and witnessed the murder of his sister, Jakira Barnes. It was only 3 people there. By Oblock member Davon Bennett in the STL territory on April 14, 2014. Cooperator 3 was also shot by Bennett during the incident. So it was only 3 victims, Butter. You, and you just said it, the hype. So with that being said, yeah, it's obvious that it was you. It was obvious that it was Butter, y'all. And then he go in at the end of this video and state this.
So,
listen to this.
I never felt no type of way about how she felt or how GI felt behind the situation, because OG and Lil Bro and them didn't understand. They like, damn. Everybody's saying this person killed her. But you, the one person that can make this person go to jail, the one person that's going to do something, keep saying they want this person, but everybody else saying it is.
That's the biggest evidence right there, because it's 3 of them. Now, the hype ain't the person that's seen anything. So obviously he ain't one of the ones that can point even to Vine, because the hype ain't see anything. Butter was the only one that seen something. So here in the state's court, this ain't no statement. This is what Butter is going to have to go in there and say out his mouth. All right, so with that being said, Butter may not said nothing back then, but Butter may have mentioned all this when he was fighting that case with Lil J, man. He may have mentioned this. You know what I'm saying? Think about it, y'all. He probably ain't mentioned this when it all happened, but he probably mentioned it during that situation with Lil J. It's all gonna come out, man. But it's obvious that this is Butter. Ain't no way that hype, like he just said, again, y'all, let me play for it one more time, because Butter said it out his
Trying to get to
mouth.
the hospital, or what's going on?
When I had got shot, I only got shot because I pushed the hype out the way first. On first grade, I tried to use the hype as a shield on first grade. He got my confess hit. On first grade.
So he got the hype hit. So that was the 3 victims. Him, K.I., and the hype. The hype obviously ain't going in there saying that's his sister, and I doubt the hype was around when Dale died. Butter was around when Dale died. Butter called K.I. his sister. Butter was also shot during that time. And as y'all can see here, just by looking at this, it tells you right there. Victim 3 was Butter. He the one that got shot in the knee, and he had the bullet lodged in the knee. Just like he said before on one of those interviews, he got the fake knee. So with that being said, man, if this ain't the most convincing video that this was Butter that you've seen so far, let me know in the comment section below. Whoever put out more information than this, let me know, man. But like I said before, we will be keeping up with the daily files on the FBG duck case. So if you do want to keep up with Duck Case, man, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And I'm going to keep y'all update with every single file. So with that being said, we out.